Hello guys, it's me Allison and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 18. Episode 18, the Frank eviction. I have so much to cover with this episode, so let's start with my most favorite house guest at the moment, Michelle. So Michelle all of a sudden wants to start fake crying when she doesn't use the POV on Frank. The only thing that I can really compare this to is The Bachelorette. JoJo sends guys home and has a complete nervous breakdown boohoo fit when she does it. I guess Michelle's also a super fan of that show too. Fake ass. I do want to take a moment to pay respect to Victor and his body for walking around the house this week shirtless so elegantly. Thank you, Victor. Somebody had to replace Paulie because I can't even look at him with that fucking Paul Twinkie haircut. So tonight the house guests basically tore the house up trying to find clues to the new twist. Out of all the house guests, Paul figured out how to call Paris. No one is as shocked as I am, trust me. And then he's all shady about it when they ask him, so what is the number? What did you call? What is it? Instead of just looking at him and going, look, y'all, to be honest, I did all the hard work. You guys didn't really do shit. Figure it out yourself. Thank you. I'll be over here with my envelope. Instead, when they ask him how he did it, he's all, I don't know. All of a sudden, what are numbers? What are those things? Is that how you dial a phone? Guilty. So basically, at the end of the day, they all have to go through this tunnel, and they all do figure it out, and everyone gets an envelope, and you open the envelope when you're evicted, and you either get to go right back into the house, or you're going straight home. And tonight, Frank got evicted. And no, he didn't get the round trip ticket. So during the eviction votes, Michelle blatantly calls Frank skank. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Then when he's evicted, she's like, oh, I don't care. I'm going to sneak in a hug anyway. God, I can't stand her. I cannot stand Michelle. She makes me crazy. She drives me crazier than Paul on a tangent. Like on a high alert paranoia tangent. She's worse than Paul. And then the goodbye speeches. Like Davon. Talking all a big game and stuff. Well, I don't care if I ever see you again. Goodbye. You've been trying to get me out. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. 2 people need to go. Well, 3. Michelle. But Paul and Davon. Because I'm going to tell you why real quick. Number 1, Paul. When Paul was on the block the first 3 times, he acted like a completely different person. And he himself was bullied. Now all of a sudden, he's not on the block, and he's running around bullying everybody. It's kind of like when the kid in school that gets bullied all the time by the cool kids is finally accepted by the cool kids, and now that kid is an even worse nightmare than the cool kids. Now that is exactly how he is. And I promise you, when his ass gets back on the block, he's not going to be running his mouth like he is right now. I promise you. I promise. And Davon. You're going to see a completely different Davon when her ass finally goes on the box. I'm going to tell you something. She's going to stop running that mouth too. I don't know what it is about people who think just because they're not on the block this week, they can run around doing dances and high-fiving each other and acting stupid. Hey! Frank the Skank Tank's out of the house now. Guess what that means? They need another target now. And I promise you, that target, it ain't Bridget. And if it is Bridget, all y'all stupid and need to go home now. All right, guys, Frank is gone, Best case scenario, Bridget wins HOH and puts up Davon and Michelle. Then I know Jesus loves me. In the meantime, why don't you go over and like and share my weekly meltdown? It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. Go like it. Go subscribe to it. I'm also on Instagram at the.memphis.darling, and I'm on Twitter at Summers, that's SOMMERS 1977. And if you're looking for some really cool reality Facebook groups and Big Brother groups, please go down to the body of this YouTube video. Awesome people. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Thank you very much for watching.